Okay, hi, I'm Shyaerdow. Last episode we were being, I don't know, held captive at the end of a side quest to do with some guy on a pier. It's like a fist tech dealer or something. But I died a lot that episode. I obviously edited it out and just saved the part where I actually succeeded. But the first like 10 attempts I was still level 1. So I probably put it last episode where I spec'd into these, and no idea where we want to go, which skill tree to go down, but we can't decide yet anyway, so we'll just continue. I think Triss told us to do something regarding killing the Karen and Shyaerdow, whatever the sorcerer name is, but the game is pretty good. The combat's slightly hard, but it's a decent game. I'm enjoying it, and we'll continue. Don't really know where to go. Just try and get out of the cave, but we're chilling. Oh, it took a while to render, but that's probably because my PC's shite. Don't really know where we're going, but we're in the forest, which is probably full of Shyaerdow, so we'll head back to the city, accept some quests, and see what we want to do. Just some random dog. I don't have an active quest, so they're sort of all over the place, aren't they? Oh, that's the... Okay, well I think there's a guy next to me up there. How do I get up there? Is there a ladder? Do I have to go around? That's slightly awkward. But yeah, I'm also trying to fight a cold, so hopefully that doesn't get too annoying.
A witch.
But I'll try and not cough into the mic and all that. But yeah, The Witcher 2, interesting game. It's definitely better looking than The Witcher 1. I've never played it before, so I don't know much about the story.
Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
Take care of yourself.
I always do. Who are you?
Oh.
Cedric.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Well, that's a lot of options.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobindon. That's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared Necker, it should be child's play for you.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying.
Interesting. I like all the background info, but it's a lot.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Shyaerdow don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the
Not a bad
destruction.
idea.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
I mean, there's a lot more dialogue.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
I mean, that's not how portals work. You could probably let me jump in. Not that I want to. Is there a quicker way down these ladders? Process. Also, I don't really know what these map markers are. Mini-map markers. Does it tell me? Cedric and Sendler. Who's Sendler?
Excellent work.
In it. The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Shyaerdow attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
I'd like to play dice.
I don't just play anyone. Tell you what, if I find out you're any good, I'll give you a chance.
Right. That didn't go long. I assume he doesn't care if I steal all of his stuff. I don't like the fact that there's a delay on the witch's medallion thing, because I always forget what I
Why
saw.
2 swords? Does he lose them often?
Yes, I lose my swords all the time. That's exactly why. Who are you?
Why 2 swords? Does he lose them often?
Apparently an ally, which is what I believe the green.
Want to play soldiers and squirrels?
A witcher.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Dad.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Shyaerdow spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-hitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Looks like we've got another side quest to deal with. I guess we'll do that. Which one was it? Where are these caves
Have you
anyway?
heard? Another king was murdered.
Shame it was only one.
Stop talking nonsense, son.
The tyranny of despots must be ended.
Stop saying that, my son. Who would reign over the world?
The common folk.
Oh, my damn sacrum.
My daddy's a soldier.
Aching and thumping.
I don't really know where I want to go.
Yes, Yoda! Death to the squirrels!
What?
Yeah, I guess we'll go to the cave, but yeah, I'm not sure what to prioritize regarding like which quests to do first and stuff. I'm sort of, I want to level up, learn more skill points because the combat I'm not great at. Try and get more XP so I can obviously use like Gwen more often or something. I don't know. Don't really know what playstyle I want to spec into. Or just walk around. Actually, we'll run into even more side quests. What's the blue dot mean?
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
Quiet, woman.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
You might want to stir it.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
What an interesting guy.
I work the material.
I wouldn't want to done that if that hadn't happened.
I could do with selling some of my like stuff that weighs a lot. Sort by weight. Leather. We'll keep that. Is there like is there like a storage thing? Because I would appreciate that. We'll just sell the stuff which doesn't sound too useful. Just to lower our weight so we can carry even more later on. Not too bad interface considering how old it is. I mean, I don't need all these. I don't know. Good enough. Cleared some sort of space.
What do you...
Heard you have a problem.
Ah,
Oh, this is the
if only
witch
we had
contract.
just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
I don't know. I mean, he won't allow this.
Well, we're managing it together now. So as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest.
You'll double what you offered Lady de Tanzerville, because that's what the
Lady
contract's
to
worth.
Tanzerville.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf. Now leave me.
Yeah, I already knew about Cedric, so I'll skip through that. We'll just loot all this, because diamond dust and stuff I think is useful for crafting later on. I don't know too much about it. I'm just assuming based on The Witcher 3.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, the Witcher Netflix series is interesting. I think I've only watched 5 episodes at this point. I'm always slow at watching episodes and stuff. That's why I never got into stuff like anime or anything. I just rather play games than watch stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting series. I'm a fan of it. But I don't know. I'll end up watching it multiple times so I can place everything, I feel. But definitely worth the watch. People compare it to Game of Thrones. Didn't really watch much of Game of Thrones anyway. But
We'll wait out
yeah,
here.
it's definitely interesting.
Make it quick.
I mean, I don't know what to expect. There is blood.
A lot of blood, and I'm about to find out who it belonged to.
Lovely. I mean, the climbing mechanic's slightly, I don't know, poor.
Damn monsters.
Wow. Wow, Jesus freaking Christ. I think I want to level up a lot more. What is that? I want to very much die. Kill me.
Shit, you stink.
Right, so we've been killing them for quite some time now. More. So what I've learnt is A, I'm under-leveled, B, bombs are quite useful, and C, I want to die. But we're getting there. Just don't insta-kill me. Don't do anything annoying, and I'll be happy. Other than aggressive. Just Gwen spam. Always Gwen spam. Rule number 1 of the game. Never attack anything unless you have Gwen up. Can I quick save? Lovely.
Should be something at the end of this trail.
There's a lot of knickers stuff hearts, eyes, teeth, claws, cloth. I love that melee and loot are the same. It's a real fun feature. It just keeps swinging. I don't want to be swinging. Odds on them all respawning. Don't do it. Don't respawn. I don't really know where I'm going, but considering how many times I've died doing this, I'm just gonna keep on moving and hiding and trying not to die. I don't want to fight them. What is the iron for? Can I stop hitting? I'm just trying to loot. I'm not trying to swing my sword.
Scoia'tael arrows. This is pretty clear.
Anything else down here? I'm in. It's the way back down where I was looting all the iron ore. Anything up here? At this point I'm just trying to be curious. No, doesn't look like there's anything. Why does that let me up here if there's nothing up here? Well, we'll head back out. It looks like Malena, if that's what she's called. Was it Malena? The elf. Looks like she's been telling porkies. And the Neckers came after she murdered them because they want to feed off the guards, I guess. But they didn't do that. They didn't feed off the guards. Very peculiar. It's locked. Why is it locked? Looks like we have to head out the way we came in. There's no key, unless she has the key. We have to talk to her and get the key from her. I don't know. Oh dear. I've jumped down and he's gonna one-shot me. Die. I definitely prefer faster styled attacks. Not bad. I'm getting better at the old combat, but I just struggle. Anything down here? No. I will leave the cave. I'm sick of being in a cave. I feel claustrophobic already. Realize the quest we're on isn't even the right one. Now we have definitely got the choice between like siding with her and be like, oh, just Neckers down here. They're dead to Neckers. Or we go for like the, I mean, she's definitely a spy. Or some sort of thing. I don't know. We'll save. And then if we don't like the dialogue, we'll reload.
2 soldiers.
What happened to them?
Not too sure what I want to decide. Right, well, we'll definitely choose that they were shot.
Dead, riddled with arrows.
I know nothing about that.
What do you think, Witcher?
Seems like 2 soldiers wandered into the cave, maybe to drive away monsters. But just because somebody convinced them to go. I don't know how many monsters they managed to kill, but I do know who got them. Shyaerdow.
Bollocks.
Last I recall, Neckers don't know how to use bows.
Hey, lads! Let's find a tree!
No! I'll tell you everything! Just don't kill me, please!
I mean, she's obviously faking. She's outed herself as a fake. But...
Speak.
You need to see this. You won't understand otherwise.
See ploughing what?
The bitch is lying!
True.
We'll see. You lead.
Is she leading? Yeah, well, definitely an ambush, but at least we'll pretend to care or something. Apparently, I don't know, like 10 years ago, Gwen used to be insanely overpowered. It's still useful now, but apparently like every single build you had to have it, and it would like tank 3 hits or something.
It's an ambush! To arms!
To be fair, she's not actually fighting herself. Can you stop slicing me in the back?
Bloody squirrels. Thanks for the help. You shouldn't have left Dimitri. Stupid whore.
Death awaits you all. Curse you, Dwan.
Yeah, she deserves that. Right. It's another side quest where I've been set up. We're now over encumbered as well. Please say these swords suck. Yeah, cool. I can drop them. But yeah, I've been Shyaerdow. I'll see you in the next episode of The Witcher 2. Peace.